So after a long game against the Toronto Raptors and getting flat out embarrassed, 120-87 against the Raptors, I didn't really get to play like that, but it was just flat out embarrassing seeing my team just get destroyed the way we did. After the game, I talked to Scotty Barnes for a little bit. He just told me to keep going, stay motivated. I finished the game with 8 points on 3 of 11, shooting in 12 minutes. I felt so embarrassed. And after that embarrassing loss, coach decided to have a team scrimmage. And boy, I couldn't agree more with my coach because we needed that. Although we are the Washington Wizards, and yes, we are not making the playoffs this year, unfortunately, because we have like 40 losses on the season. I'm on a 10-day contract. The only thing I can do is really just fight for my spot to stay on this roster. And that's what I was trying to prove in this scrimmage. My coach loved how I was setting the tone with my team. I set the tone so much, everything changed once I dumped on Jordan Poole, who was our best player. He's the best player on our team. He's the number one option. And I just energized the team. And I really felt like I made my presence known in this scrimmage. After the scrimmage, I went to go put some shots up because we got to get prepared because we have a big matchup coming up soon. On top of that, I didn't want to have another performance in the game where I go 3 of 11 from the field. I'm on a 10-day contract. Every solid performance I have, whether that be in practice or in the actual game, matters. Literally, I can get cut today and it will be all over and it'll be back to the G League or back to overseas. I'm not trying to go back to the G League or the overseas. So I got to make the best out of the opportunity that I have right now, because if I don't, I'm going to be regretting it for possibly the rest of my life. And this is the NBA we're talking about here. Coach loves my work ethic. And that's why he told me our next matchup is against the Los Angeles Lakers with the LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Once we get in the game, y'all, it's the second quarter. My team is down and we're losing. But coach subs me in with Jordan Poole and Alex Sarr. This is the first time coach has subbed me in the game before the fourth quarter, which is a solid sign because it really seems like to me I'm going to get a lot of minutes this game. And while I'm waiting to get into the game with everyone else, I see LeBron James literally driving in and dunking, making a play. All the times I watched LeBron James via TV or my phone, I am now on the same court as him. And as soon as I get subbed in the game, I am guarding LeBron James. And as soon as he sees me guarding him, he calls a quick ISO, ignores Anthony Davis' screen, and just scores on me with ease. Then after he scores on me, he gives me this welcome to the NBA type stare. And y'all, I ain't no punk. You ain't gonna stare down at me after you score on me. So the very next possession, I drove inside on Anthony Davis and I scored right in his face. Next possession, LeBron James going down the court. Doesn't matter to me. I get that steal, you know what I'm saying? I thought I had the open lane, and then I just get blocked by Anthony Davis in the most embarrassing way possible. It was so embarrassing. He sent the ball all the way out of bounds. But I want y'all to know that next possession, when the paint opened up, I dunked the ball home. When we was wide open and he had a fast break, I dunked the ball home again too. But then disaster struck and LeBron James dunked on me. I was in so much shock, y'all, because I've never been dunked on before in all of my life. And the very first time someone dunks on me, that someone has to be the LeBron James. The LeBron James. And pretty much after that, the rest of the game was pretty much wash. Anthony Davis took completely control over the paint. He was blocking everything he looked at, including me. He finished the game with 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 blocks. 4 out of those 6 blocks were my shots. We just could not stop him, man. It was so embarrassing. To make matters even worse, man, I fouled late in the second quarter, and coach subbed me out. And I didn't get back in the game till garbage time. But it didn't even matter because the rest of the game was basically the LeBron show. He sat out there and dropped 24 points, 10 rebounds, had 8 assists, and we couldn't do nothing with that man. He was dunking on fast breaks. He even hit a logo 3. Like, is this man really 40 or is he 29? Even though we had lost the game, at least I had a better performance than I did last match. Although I hate losing and I hate being blown off the floor, especially on our own home floor, at least I did finish the game with 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. That's the only thing I really could be happy about. Other than that, I despise losing, man. I'm so disappointed that we lost. But the only thing I could do at the end of the day is just continue to go back to the practice facility and just work on my shots. Because I still have a goal to prove that I belong in this league and I definitely belong on this team.